tribute?
Amen.
Wonderful. Joy. Wait on our joy.
Hi, Pastor Dawson.
Yes, sir.
And again, she was my math interventionist, and I want a personal privilege. I would like to say, when she came to the interview, her spirit was so sweet, guys, and we just connected. And then I say, once she left, I said, we gotta hire her. I didn't know you were a pastor. I didn't know anything. Just the way she carried herself. That's a blessing. And to all the other ministers of the gospel and Green Oaks Class 80, we ask you all to stand if you would.
All right.
All the members of that class. Recognize Lola because she always keeps us informed and serves the families in time like this. So Lola, we appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the Murray family. We're gonna all say Annette, Patricia, Evelyn, Steve, and Kevin. Again, my deepest condolences. And again, Patrick's been my friend for some 55 years, so you all bear with me with this one. So, again, I'm honored to share a few memories of Patrick Murray. This is something, believe it or not, he asked me to do during his illness last summer. Because he knew his condition was serious. But I told him, I said, neither one of us know when the Lord is going to call us home. But we did agree. He said, heal. That's what he called me. He said, don't tell it all. Before Principal Hill, Mr. Hill, Deacon Hill, I was Ricky. Everybody know me, I'm Ricky. So y'all may not know that. But again, we got into a little mischief during our youth. So a little bit when we got older. But he told me, don't try to tell it all. So I'm going to just tell what I can. Again, I would describe Patrick as one of a kind, and he was a people person, guys. He loved people. And we first developed our bond when he moved to University Park through our love of sports. And how many guys here today play with Coach Wade? And Coach Wade was our youth football coach, and we would always talk about the game, but I think some of the best memories when we went to that trip to Dallas. Now, I don't remember the actual score to the game or anything, but I know we tore that hotel room up. And again, came back, I think our 6th grade year, the guys from Dallas came to Lanier to play us. And they played by weight, and we played by age. They were beating us so bad. Troy Washington, the 8th graders, had to go in there in the locker room and put their pants and suits on and come and help us out in the game. But we always thought about that. Secondly, we had to love both of us for music. And we would be in that little Vega, and me and Jimmy were talking about that when we called the other day. Patrick had the little Vega ride around us, Cameo, Barcades, Confunction, Young Rick James, whatever it was. But one particular night, we were sitting, me, Herbert Hill from Barkin Street, the late Herbert Hill, and Patrick, we sitting there listening. I think we got a new 8-track. We sitting there in my driveway. So we got ready to take Herb home. So Patrick drive back out of my driveway. And guys, I was a prankster. I would always be doing something he got no business doing. I would always say, there go the law. And Patrick would get scared like that. Anyway, we pulled down going towards his house. I said, there go the law. But this time it wasn't a drill. The police was coming straight. Patrick panicked, went over the curb, ran over the mailbox, and we ended up stopping it. Mr. Murray and I think Stephen were outside. That was saying that the cop didn't do anything to it, but he was always mentioning that when you heal, why would you make me do that? Now, third, in this thing, both of us love making money, and we first started working together at the Hilton. I think it was like our sophomore year. And again, this is where he started his 48+ year in food service in the industry. And after about a year, they had a tornado in Boulder in 1978, and we went to the Best Western Chez Vu on Monkhouse. And then one day the owner, he had a pool party at his mansion. And so we got our little white shirt, black pants, we went to the pool party. And the theme was Western theme. And we got there in the backyard. He told us to put on some yellow bandanas around our neck. And you know, Patrick, he went out, well, I'm not putting this stuff on, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. And so $100 bills. All of us, plus our little $2.65 an hour. And we got back with T's, boy, he was so upset he missed that payday. Back then, in 10th grade, $100 was a lot of money. So he loved making that money. He liked this money. And next, we made great memories when we went down to USL. We followed Kevin and Chris Graham down to southwestern Louisiana in Lafayette. And that's when we met our dear friend Wayne Smith, who sends his condolences, and he had to work, he couldn't make it. But they became so close, this my boy now. But the second semester, he dropped me and moved in roommates with him. We were just, that bond that we had was so close. Again, family, he sends his love. He had called to check on Patrick and I, my birthday a couple of weeks ago, and he asked about how he was doing and so forth. But again, we developed those friendships. But during college, and Herb was down there, but he could tell you, Patrick was like the people in the Progressive insurance commercial, where they become their parents, and he would talk to and mess with everybody. I don't care, we went to the store now. I was the one, I would play video games. So we go to the store, me and 7-Eleven guys, and I'm playing games, and Patrick is there. He was messing with this Asian guy. I don't know why, but anyway, I'm playing, and they said, the clerk said, hey guys, y'all better get him, this guy's a black belt. And Patrick was going out there, the whole back. Patrick was about to fight a black belt. He was fearless, he didn't fear anything. Now we're gonna fast forward to the 90s when I moved back. I was the best man in his wedding in Birmingham, beautiful wedding. He said, man, I'm getting married. The hotel he was working at, Birmingham has mountains in this area. I'm gonna get married at the gazebo. I said, what's a gazebo? We're gonna come around over there. That was a beautiful ceremony. All of us went there again. We stayed in touch. He left Birmingham, went to Huntsville, Alabama, all the way to Denver, Colorado. And he went from assistant manager, all the way through in food service. Then I was so happy when he moved back here home, and he started working for Ernest Orleans. I don't know if Ernest is here, anybody representative from the restaurant. But again, I like to thank Ernest and mention, even though Patrick's health was diminishing, he could not do his job the way he wanted to. Guys, he kept him working. And he was working, and they used to have, the kid got so sick, they had to carry the food out there for him to the patrons. But I would recognize Ernest, because a lot of people would have just kicked him to the curb. He know Patrick needed it. And again, he loved those weekly functions with the little ladies, and he would take the cakes. And again, he had the gift of satisfying his customers, because he always wanted that big tip. I told you. Then finally, y'all, we talked. Patrick understood where his help came from, guys. And we talked about it a lot because, I mean, we're 60-something years old. Our mortality, we have more days behind us than we have in front of us. So I know for sure he knew the Lord, guys. And he's in a better place because he was suffering, guys. His back was hurting, his feet. And just imagine standing on your feet for 40-something years. And if you worked in food service, you understand what I'm talking about. And again, it just losing his balance, and he was falling. And but guys, he's in a better place. And realize that to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. And again, our family, I'm gonna miss him tremendously. You know, this is a bond that will never be broken. And again, Steve and Ed, you all know I'm just a phone call away. But again, I'm gonna miss him. But then I told a little bit. He told me don't tell it all, so I did. Bless you, thank you, Pastor. Thank everybody. And again, I'm gonna miss him very, very deep. Thank you.